Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel and welcome to the quest guide for the 2025 seasonal quest for Halloween, guys and dolls. Now to do this quest, you only need one quest requirement, which is necromancy, which is just so you can access the city of In terms of what we're going to need for some items, we're going to need a red, blue, green and purple dye. To make the purple dye, you'll just need to buy an extra blue and red and then just combine them both together to create your purple dye. In terms of prices you're going to pay for these dyes, they're roughly going to be between 4 and 12k. The red one is a little bit more expensive than the rest, but nothing too heavy in terms of the price. Now, if you look at the quest requirements, you also need one of either an ancient torso or a musper spine. Now, depending on your Slayer level or how you want to do it, there's a couple of ways you can do it. One, you can go for the Slayer level and go and get the musper spine. The other is going into the Harvest Hollow archaeology spot, which is just here in the northwest corner, and just basically excavating the remains until you get one. You can identify it as the torso and then you can use it from there. I just did this because it was a little bit easier, it's a little bit more AFK, and to be fair, even on the main account, it only took about 5 minutes to get it. Now, while you're also doing this skill, you also have a chance of last wills, and these are basically the Halloween version of the Christmas wrapping paper. Didn't mention it in my video earlier on, but if you're after the pumpkin mask, which you can use for your necromancy rituals, this pumpkin mask isn't the Ensoul pumpkin mask, but it does act as a tier 1 into 2 light source. All you need to do is basically go and kick this smashing pumpkin 250 times, which is quite quick when you spam click, and then you will have the ability to claim that from the smashing pumpkin. Very worthwhile reward to get, so if you haven't got it, please get it at some point as well. Now what I'm going to do is come back when I've got the torso. All you need to do is just examine the remains and you'll get the arms and you'll get the other bits. We just want the torso, we don't want the rest, but if you do want to sort of use that, you can hand them in as collections to eat a little later on if you want to. So we are finally ready. So the ancient torso, literally from the ancient remains, once you click it and you get it, that's all you need to do. Now to start a quest, we want to speak to Guy, who's just near the bonfire, and he will give us the option to accept the quest for the Guys and Dolls quest. Now basically what we're going to do is he wants to have some form of firelighters. We've just got to run around to make sure that he can get his supply of firelighters. Now once you've gone through the dialogue, teleport to the city of we are going to go to the southern dock to find Dolly, who is also going to be a little ghost gnome, which you might miss her when you first run, but I'll show you guys where to go and find her. So if we run south of the lodestone, we should hopefully be able to get it nice and quick. She's just going to be here near where the cape cellar is. It's like a little stall as well. So once you're at a little stall, just try and look for her. But for the first time I did this on the main account, I missed her once or twice just because it's a bit hard to spot. But once we are here, Dolly will just be here, this little gnome ghost here. And basically what she's after is the dye. She wants the combo of the purple, blue, green and red. So once we hold the spacebar and spam through her chat, we can then go and hand in the dyes. So here we go. Yes, we'll give Dolly all the dyes. So we now need to go back to the gnome in Harvest Hollow. And once we speak to him, he needs to then find a supply of pumpkins, which is going to go and take us to Doyle. So go and speak to Guy one more time. Hold the space bar as always, and we'll fly through this and get to the point where we need to go to the pumpkin patch. Now Doyle is in the pumpkin patch, which is a new skilling area. So with this quest, you're going to unlock farming pumpkins with Doyle and also the fire making side with Guy. Now, once we go to Doyle, basically Doyle is getting ragged on by some ravens and we need to make sure that he can be that big scary scarecrow. So hold your spacebar while you go through all this, and basically all he's saying is that the scarecrows are picking out his pumpkins and making fun of him. So we're going to hold this and we're going to work our way through it while Doyle gets ragged on. So next they'll pick on his head and he'll want a brand new pumpkin. So we're going to go to this cart and we'll find one right here. Go back and speak to him and hand in the brand new black pumpkin. So you'll see now he's transformed, but the scarecrows will still want to pick on him, basically saying he hasn't got a spine. Luckily for him, we have just found one in terms of the ancient torso. Hand that into him, and then pretty much once we've held the spacebar, he's going to scare off all of the ravens. All the ravens will then vanish, and that is going to be it. We'll have then unlocked the pumpkin patch for farming, which is weird because they don't generally do farming for these kind of events. So it's nice that they brought farming in. Again, if you've not done it already, to unlock your pumpkin, make sure to hit that smashing pumpkin 250 times. Other one for your tier 1 and tier 2 light resources in the rituals. And then after that, we're going to go and talk to Guy. We're going to hold the spacebar for one more time. And that is going to be the end of the quest. We have done it. We have done Guys and Dolls. We're going to get 2 treasure hunter keys. We're going to get some spooky tokens. And we're also going to get a brand new pet. We're going to unlock Wendell, which I thought Wendell was, once we've done some clan confections, I think that's an improvement on Wendell. So we're going to get a brand new Scarecrow pet if we can search for him. But we have managed to crack that out in a couple of minutes. You're probably going to take longer to go and get the torso as opposed to actually doing the quest. But look at that, Wendell looks great. So you can get the upgrade for Wendell with doing the clan confections and the weekly bonuses. If you do 75 clan confectionery hand-ins, that is going to unlock the ability where he's got like a little scythe and stuff. But yeah, really easy quest, a very nice pet, and more importantly, 2 treasure hunter keys, which you know is what we do the quest for anyway. But when you're doing your treasure hunter keys, you're going to get some last wills. With the last wills as well, don't forget you can get a daily reward from Posty Pete with a random loot, pretty much how you would with a Christmas event and a free present. You're going to get free loots from Posty Pete every single day, which we're actually going to open, and let's see if we can get lucky just around this quest video off. But I hope it's helped. I hope it's been a nice quest for you guys to follow. Really easy one, actually. Quite a nice quick one in terms of the seasonal event one as well. But going to wrap the video up there. Hope it helps. Hope I've covered everything as well. Again, to get the torso, you just need to do the archaeology event and then examine the remains you get, and eventually you will get the torso. You can keep the rest of the bones to go and do the prayer bit of the event as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope it's helped, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.